intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense making their way on the field. Play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Checks this down to the running back. In the clear at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Flowers. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
caught over the middle. It's Flowers. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 20-yard line. That's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them
breaks into the clear. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, and going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big... And they heave it deep downfield. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's how you finish a play.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The Turtle looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's hauled in way downfield. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top-5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Let's take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. It's off the loss. It's 2nd and goal from the 7. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. QB decides to keep it here. Defense ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3. 2nd down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Still no answer for this offense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and he can take advantage of it.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Hit as he throws it deep. Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there. And here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out, it's Austin. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Well, the quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and then gets upfield north and south for the first down.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Flowers. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. And on the carry, he's heading left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Kellen. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They bring the punter onto the field now.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Has the first down and more. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And that catch is hauled in. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll hand it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Now where they were looking for. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Caught quickly. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have
caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Looking to throw again. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trap again in the pocket. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give them
a deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
That's just a poor decision by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So it's second down and long here from the 13.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Caught over the middle. It's Orangey. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Flowers. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And the back now goes in motion. On first and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Catch made on the out route. Breaks free with room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's their first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he released.
The defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they had been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Catch made down inside the 15. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll throw it now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game. Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ballgame.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jadowski. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends.